I said what I said. There are a few fragrance oils that Chandlers absolutely love, and I don't get it. I don't get it. So I want to talk about fragrance oils that I think are overrated because some of these just do not live up to the hype. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, it's Carrie. I'm the founder of Couture Home and Body. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Listen, on this channel, if you want to learn about why some fragrance oils work and some don't, based on your wick and your wax and your setup, this is the channel for you. I also talk about all of the adventures, the trials, the tribulations, and the wins running a small business. So today we're talking about fragrance oils that I think are overhyped. They're not bad scents, they're just not elevated, in my opinion. So if you want your products to stand out, I think that matters more than anything. And as I say in all of these fragrance type videos, these are just my opinions, and you may disagree, and that is okay. And if you do, I want to hear about it. So comment down below. But let's get into the first, maybe controversial fragrance oil, and that is Cocoa Butter Cashmere. Oh, she said it. Oh, she came out swinging. Oh, this one is everywhere. In fact, I even purchased a perfume that is Cocoa Butter Cashmere. I had no idea. I was like, are you kidding? They got me. They got me. Listen, people love it because it's soft and it's warm. It's very easy to like, right? For me, it's pretty, but it doesn't have a lot of depth or distinction. So if you like that vibe and you want something that is still a little sweet, little warm, little cozy, I think you should go for something like a white cashmere from Simbi, or cashmere cedar from Scented Flame. It has a little bit more of a woody note versus the white cashmere from Simbi, but these are still soft and they're way more structured and they have a lot more presence. Again, Cocoa Butter Cashmere is not bad, it's just not memorable. I think this is less controversial, and I feel like a lot of you may agree with this one. The second overrated fragrance oil, in my opinion, is Mahogany Teakwood. So these types of scents, I mean, they are strong, they throw like crazy. That's why people love them. They're easy to work with, but they can feel outdated. Dracar Noir, anyone? A little outdated, a little aggressive and one-dimensional. Mayhaps. If you like that masculine profile, I'd go for something like Arabian Sea and White Oud from Sensory. With this one, you are going to get depth, but it's way more layered, modern, it's refined. Mahogany Teakwood, strong is easy, sure, but balanced is what makes it interesting. And Arabian Sea is so much more interesting and elevated than Mahogany Teakwood. All right, the number 3 overrated fragrance oil type, in my opinion, is, I need to duck, clean cotton. Clean cotton laundry scents. And y'all know, if you've been on this channel before, I don't like clean cotton scents, but I can appreciate when they're done right and they're done well. Clean cotton for me, look, they're super popular because they're safe. Everyone loves those. And everyone's like, oh yeah, it's instantly recognizable, instantly familiar. Everyone understands clean, right? And you can use them across many different applications. A lot of them smell like a dryer sheet or like straight up detergent. I don't think that's very elevated. And I don't think that's very good. It's sharp, it's one note, and you don't want people to associate, oh, dryer sheet or all-purpose cleaner spray with your candle or your room spray. That's not luxury. That's not elevated. If you like a clean, airy vibe, I'd go for something like Lush Linen from Hive and Honey. Man, this one is still so fresh, but it's softer, it's more balanced in my opinion, and it actually has depth. For me, this one is so beautifully airy, clean cotton vibe without being clean cotton, Because for me, clean doesn't have to mean harsh. All right, the fourth overrated fragrance oil, in my opinion, is pumpkin pecan waffles. I know. Don't at me. Listen, I have used this one as well, and I have blended it because, well, it's super popular, right? It's sweet, it's strong, smells like breakfast, it's good, but it's like, it's not bad. Let me say this. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. Sure, Old Faithful, if you will, but that's not very elevated or has enough depth for me personally. It's just so heavy on the sweet, syrupy profile, and it's lacking depth. You know? You're like, no. If you like a pumpkin gourmand, I'd go for something like caramel pumpkin pie from Peach State. Listen, when I smelled this, I was like, holy smokes, I'm using this next year for sure. I haven't smelled anything like it. And I'm tough. I know. I'm a tough critic when it comes to gourmands, especially pumpkin scents. But this one is so smooth. It's well balanced. And it just feels like a complete scent. Like it doesn't feel like it's lacking anything, and it stands on its own. Sure, if you wanted to blend some coffee or whatever into it, you could, but I don't think it needs it. And it's a great performer. So sweet gourmand scents are very easy to do. It's the depth that makes it interesting. The fifth overrated fragrance oil, overhyped in my opinion, is Lavender Vanilla. I know. Listen, this one is everywhere. It's very relaxing. It's easy to like. It's soft. But for me, it doesn't really read as like true lavender. The vanilla is always taking over. I think the vanilla softens it so much that it loses its identity. And it's more like vanilla. You know what I mean? It's like, what? Where? It just doesn't hit the mark for me. It's very safe and it's not interesting. If you want a good lavender, I talked about this on my channel last year, you've got to go for something like Opal Absinthe and Lavender from Natural Bulk Supplies. Yo, I haven't smelled anything like that. It is deep, so much deeper. It's more complex and it actually has structure, and the lavender is there. It shouldn't disappear. Why am I shouting? Because I feel very passionate and I am sorry. All right, I have a bonus one. It's more of like a category, let's say, of overhyped fragrances. And for me, it's the category of like vanilla musk. Let's talk about that whole like clean girl vanilla musk trend. Because for this category, it is saturated. They are everywhere right now. They're easy. It's so easy to do, and vanilla is very likable, and you can do it 1,000 different ways. But a lot of them are basically all chasing the same thing, in my opinion. They're all very similar. They're a little sweet, a little musky. They all kind of smell like each other. They don't really stand out, in my opinion. I think the other thing that really gets me is that most of them are dupes for something else. Boring. I want something different. I want something unique. If you want something in that space, but you want to be different, you want to set yourself apart, you got to go for Milk Musk from Sensory. Now, this still fits that clean girl, vanilla musky vibe, but it is its own thing. It has its own identity. It's a little lactonic, a hint sweet. It's the perfect vanilla. It's not super gourmand, but all of those things work together in such a beautiful harmony, and it's not a dupe. So with vanilla and musks, not everything needs to be a dupe. And for me, that's what I think will set any business apart, is that it doesn't smell like something else. Unless, of course, that's your niche. Dupes, types, okay, well then this doesn't apply to you, right? But for me, the types and the dupes are just, what's different? So those are the 5 overhyped, overrated fragrance oils, in my opinion, and what I recommend that I think will be better, more elevated, give you more depth, help set you apart in your business. But if you disagree, tell me. What do you think? What do you love? If you agree, what are some other recommendations that you think people should try in these categories? I would love to know. If you want more honest fragrance takes like this, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Hit the like button, really helps the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to hit the bell so you don't ever miss a notification when a new video goes live. And I don't know, maybe next time I'll do like an underrated fragrances. Let me know. I so appreciate you being here. Until the next one, I'll see you then.